I want to see whether he's going to try and push their bike. Are you not allowed to film in here?
Here, con bác here.
Oh, it's like trying to my camera. Good morning.
Hello.
We've hired a bike this morning, so we're heading up to the pagoda and going to see what's up there. Then we're going to go and find some lunch, and then we want to go up the Dragon Mountain or something this afternoon. Got a few different things we want to see, but we're also just going to take it as it comes, see what we find along the way. It'd be nice to have the bike because then if we see something we like, we can stop.
Let's go. Alright, so we've just arrived at the Big Dong Pagoda. Parking for the motorbike was 20,000. Yeah, it looks really nice. There's mountains all around, kind of like what you'd expect. Just incredibly scenic. Looks absolutely amazing. So this was initially built, I believe, in 1438, and it was built and it was quite a modest temple to start off with, but basically these two monks supposedly wanted to develop it and spread Buddhism, and so they kind of built up towards the cave, which is just over in there, so you can climb up to there. From what I read, there's a bell which is hanging in the cave, so that's going to be really interesting to see. But in these bottom grounds at the minute, yeah, it is quite a small little temple site. There's one building here, and then I believe the main temple just in the background there with the tree surrounding it. So we made it to the top. The cave entrance, I believe, is just behind us there as well, so we're going to go wander in. Let's have a go. It's so quiet in here, isn't it?
It's a bit creepy, it's really dark.
Oh my word, there's more steps. There's the bell. It's a bit smaller than I thought it'd be, to be honest.
Oh, I was going to say it's huge.
I feel like it's so cool that people build in caves and stuff. It must be so difficult to get all the materials and stuff up here. Alright, so after a brief stop at the top, we're heading back down. Okay, and we're just down the bottom again. On the way in, I didn't realise that there were these purple flowers. They're so nice. They're like so nice and vibrant with the purple and green.
We've come to this really lovely little place on the edge of the lake for our lunch. It's called Coffee Lan. We've got a lovely view over the lake to eat our lunch at, and lunch has just arrived. I've gone for a pancake again because yesterday's wasn't the greatest. Jacob's got a chicken banh mi.
Chicken banh mi.
And
look at this salt coffee. Look at the amount of cream in it. It's like meringue almost. Look at that. And then I've gone for a hot ginger, cinnamon and lime tea. That is very good. It's very nice. It's got like the burn, or the burn when you drink ginger tea is just like such a good burn. I feel like it's so warming. Oh, that is really good.
Right, we've had lunch and we are now going to head to the Lying Dragon Mountain.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this because it's like one of the obviously most popular things in NinhBinh, and supposedly the views at the top are incredible.
We'll see you there. Right, we've been driving for a while and still haven't found this Dragon Mountain. It seems to keep taking us to like proper dirt tracks, which we just don't fancy. What on earth is going on with my helmet?
I think Google Maps might need a bit of updating. We did drive past one road which looked like it led right down it, and there was quite a lot of signs, but because Google told us to go elsewhere, we didn't follow it.
It is up there, we can see it, but it's obviously really far away. So we're going to try another route. There's a poster in there that says 10.
Yeah, no.
Oh! Oh dear. He got right in my face and said, F you. It's like trying to turn my camera.
I mean, that is absolutely horrible. And right, so just as a bit of an update there, so basically the people outside the front gate and all the way up the road basically try and get you to park in their private parking. They go, oh, we're going to charge like 15k, whatever. But basically when we're looking on reviews, all of the reviews going, they're so aggressive, you don't need to pay that much, it's cheaper if you get inside the gate. But the thing is, all of them stay outside the gate and try and force you to. It's almost such a bad kind of example of Vietnamese people, because Vietnamese people are generally very kind and very nice, but that man was the most aggressive man we've ever met, so I'm really not happy.
And then I started filming and he tried to turn my camera off. I said, oh, can't I film then? And he then said, F you in my face and pointed right in my face, which was not very nice and not a very nice start to our trip to this place, which is a real shame. I think they're obviously just trying to scam people, and then when you then stand up for yourself, they then don't like it because they can't get the extra money out of you. He actually pushed the motorcycle when Jacob was on it, pushed the front of it. I think Jacob's just trying to tell this other couple that they can pay 10,000, and this guy's now shouting at him again, I think.
I was just telling some people over there because I was talking to them before, and I was like, oh, I'll let you know how it goes. And they were like, oh, I appreciate that.
So are they going to try and get in there?
I think so.
I want to see whether he's going to try and push their bike. Are you not allowed to film in here?
Yeah, con bác chưa?
You can find it, sorry.
Yeah, they try to tell us you can't.
Yeah, there's literally a sign in here that says 5k. Just over to the left there.
No worries.
I actually feel a bit shaky now. I don't normally mind confrontation, and it's normally me that
You're
starts
usually the dragon in this relationship, isn't
But that wasn't nice at all. He just suddenly turned,
it? Yeah.
and to try and turn my camera off and then to swear at me, like he said F you, and like proper got in my face. He did it to you as well.
Yeah.
And to push the bike, people on the reviews said, oh, they get aggressive. I didn't think they meant physically.
Yeah.
I thought they meant, oh, they'll be pushy with you in terms of like trying to get you to pay for their parking.
Yeah, I think the thing is, we've not been met with any sort of hostility since being in Vietnam. Generally, people are fairly friendly. They'll give us a smile and stuff. It's just quite shocking because especially at a tourist destination like this, where you get tourists coming in 24/7, it doesn't really give a good picture of Vietnam. Like if this was your first day in Vietnam and you saw that, you would have the complete wrong impression of Vietnam and Vietnamese people.
Yeah.
We've not experienced that at all, and so we very much obviously know that
that's not what Vietnam is
it's
like.
just a handful of people.
We was just chatting to another couple about it, and I said it's not about the money, because it's a difference between 10k and 15k. It's the principle, the fact that they're trying to make extra money out of you when just because you don't know. Then when you then try and go and park where you should be parking, they get annoyed and get aggressive because they don't like the fact that they've not won and they've not got your money out of you. Hopefully we can still enjoy it. Yeah, kind of get past this, because I feel like my heart's racing a bit.
Yeah, it's not been the nicest start to seeing the Dragon Mountain, but as I said, we're not going to tarnish, the whole of the Vietnamese people with one brush just because a bunch or a handful of people have just tried to, be physically aggressive. So on a brighter note, let's carry on. Hopefully we'll show some nice peaceful montage and B-roll to calm everybody down. There is the Dong Hoan Ho Tiger Cave just here.
Very dark.
Oh, alright, I don't think you can actually walk in here very far.
Oh, is that water?
Yeah, that's all water.
Oh,
I assume when it's maybe low tide or something, you can get over there. It looks like there's a well.
I don't mean by low tide, it's not the sea.
Not that low. This thing looks cool, just the first starting steps, and I think we've got a bit of a taste of what up the top's going to be like from this. I am very, very excited, but I'm not.
A long journey ahead.
Yeah, I'm not excited about the amount of steps we've got to climb. I've heard that there are tons. All right.
We haven't even done that many steps.
I was going to say, we've done about 20 steps. The views have opened up, it's really nice. So I think it's like a lily pad field.
Oh, there's like little bridges to take you out.
Yeah, like a little walkway, it's pretty cool.
That's cute.
We'll have to go there afterwards. I did see that you could get out there, but I didn't actually realise the extent of it. It's actually like a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Bit of an update. We've come about half of the way up. I think it's just kind of up past there where that flag is that we need to get to, so still got quite some while. But there is this other path as well that you can go up to, and it looks like there's a mini pagoda up there. Wow, we're not at the top. Still got to go up there. The views here are pretty good, they're like almost 360. Just down there is where we were yesterday. Look at that view. It's insane. Almost there, I believe this must be the top. The views are still amazing. It doesn't look like the most health and safety approved place. There's people kind of like on the edges of the rock and stuff, and there's kind of like this thin railing to kind of hold on to.
And the rocks legs are quite slippery.
Yeah, they're really slippery and sharp. There's a bit of a traffic jam up here.
I think you might have to go on your own.
Alright, Emma's heading back down. The steps are a bit too big for her knees, so I'm going solo. Yeah, it's not the most well planned out. It should maybe be like a one-way system. This is a bit sketch. Right, so I've made it to this clearing. I kind of made it past a group of people. Just kind of like skipped past myself because a lot of them were like clinging to the rock, and I think it was just a bit easier just to go past. I want to make it to the end. It's not too much further and there's actually not many people, so it should be fine. Right, I mean this bit's quite easy actually. Made it. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle there, especially back at that main bit where everyone's taking the photos. It is literally just jam-packed because they only want to take the photo and then go back down. Not many people have come over this way, so it's quite nice, the peace and quiet here. I think it's time to head back down, hopefully find Emma in one piece at the bottom of the dragon's tail. Up here it's absolutely stunning. The views that you get all around, it's pretty amazing. Obviously, yeah, it's a bit dangerous and a bit scary to kind of climb across, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. We're down from the top of the mountain there. I'm going to head up to the little pagoda. Oh, it's lit up now. That's quite cool. Let's go. You got this. You're doing good.
Thank you.
The stairs are definitely thin down here. We're on solid ground again.
I'm so glad. I feel like I've got nothing to complain about considering I didn't get very far on the dragon and then didn't even go up the other bit. But my knee just wouldn't allow it. At least you could go up without me.
I think, considering you do have arthritis, I think you did actually do really good. Like, you were all the way up there. That's a pretty big achievement, I think. So yeah, we're just walking now in this lotus pond that you could obviously see from up there. It's quite weird, actually, being on this ground level, I think, 'cause you can just see all the little bridges that kind of go across and spider across.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we've just started running back into town and we've stopped for dinner at Moonlight Cafe. Just kind of got a bite to eat before we kind of head back for the evening to chill. We've gone for some pork fried rice, which looks quite good. He's given us like a little dish of soy sauce. And then we also have some spring rolls on the way. It smells really nice. It's got some like nice fried onions on the top as well. It's got obviously your chopped pork, carrots, beans, and a bit of sweet corn to Emma's dismay. Yeah, it tastes pretty nice. I mean, you can't really go wrong with fried rice. It's obviously quite like a basic dish, but I'm happy with this for dinner. The spring rolls have come along, and these look mega crispy. It's been made with what looks like some like rice noodles or something almost. It's really, really thin and crispy, and there's kind of like, you can see it's like laced in between there. Oh, I think I just burnt the roof of my mouth off, but that was really, really nice. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Come on. Don't know if you could hear the crisp, I'm sure you could. Mega, mega crispy. Yeah, just nice and like fragrant with flavour. Right, and we're going to end that one here. Yeah, a bit of an unexpected encounter earlier today. It's something which we do think is misrepresentative of Vietnamese people. Everyone we've met so far has been perfectly kind to us and we've had no problems at all. So yeah, I was a bit scared for a minute, obviously, when he started swearing and shouting at us, but it is what it is, and hopefully this can just go and help people in the future if people are travelling and are wanting to park there. But thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do feel free to leave a like, subscribe, any of that would be massively appreciated, and we'll see you in the next one, which will hopefully be on a bit more positive note. Take care.